to the Indie Wrestling Guy with your hosts, the Hall of Fame referee, Jay Hawk, the not-so-mysterious benefactor, Jay Gold, and the legendary Charlie Butters.
Back.
We made it.
You spent a day with Justin Summer and live to tell about it.
Yeah, he didn't leave me in Detroit. I was shocked, especially after I told him all about how I hated his last episode and all that fun stuff. So
how'd that go?
Fine. Like he was like, I don't know, he's a very different cat. Like there's a very long discussion each way because it was like 2.5 hours to get there and stuff. So it's just very different, very similar conversation, but in a very different light. It was interesting. So
that's good. And you got a chance to go to a bunch of cool stores together, and
I spent way too much money that I shouldn't have spent. And now I need to buy parts for a computer build that I'm going to do so that I can podcast a lot better than I have been recently. And yeah, so July, I'm glad I get 3 pays in July because I need all 3 pays to get everything caught up and paid off and fixed. And
when you get a build, right, like a build computer, are you going to get like a giant fan type thing? Or are you doing like a tower, or are you doing a laptop? So
my cousin already has what is pre-built. So it's like it's a tower that has like the light fans with the lights in it and stuff. And like it only needs a couple things. Like I have to buy some RAM and like one other thing for it. So, but RAM's really expensive right now. So like, but it's the most important part for what I need it for. Like I need to be able to have a decent amount of RAM, and then like the memory and stuff. I'm gonna probably buy like a 2 terabyte memory for it. So just so I don't have to like rely on another external hard drive.
So yeah, so I was gonna ask you that because I'm eventually going to have to get an external I realized I started a new job today and they gave me a MacBook. It took me almost half the day to figure out how to use that thing. I still don't have any idea how to use a MacBook. I don't like the way it's just too artsy for me. And the engineers, they love it. And because they just think it helps them code better. I just find it to be not intuitive. I don't understand how you build a computer. And when the two guys started together, right? It was Jobs and what's his face, Woj, whatever his name
Wozniak,
is. Yeah. They start out together. They're building stuff. He switches off and goes to Windows and makes the most sensible, right? He makes the most sensible design for a computer that we use, like in a way, like I think I should be able to see the clock at the bottom of the screen. I think all I need to do is double click this and should open up. Apple's just like, nah, fuck that. Like, you have to go to the top of the screen and pull it down. You need to make it out like it's a giant iPhone. And I just hate that shit. Like, I it's not intuitive for just doing business. I just want to click, click, click. Let me cut and paste and put this here. There's all sorts of command functions and shit. I don't know.
And this is a tech company that's going to let you hire other tech people to work for them. Oh, fuck. They're going to be out of business in less than a year. Jesus Christ.
I have hired technology for years. I understand them. I don't normally have to be them. That's the difference. I understand what their needs are. I don't have to ever be them. They're the ones who do it.
Josh, you forget I work with you and listen to you interview wrestlers, and it's the most long and drawn out questions to answers I give 0 fucks about.
Just because you don't care about the answers doesn't mean people don't care about the answers.
I think more people would be interested in what toppings they like on their burger than like some existential question about the difference of wrestling from 5 years ago during COVID to now. I like
to know about that stuff, but you could ask those questions, people do it. You ask them too.
No, I can't because you spend 45 minutes asking all that shit that I can't fucking ask nothing.
Why don't you cut me off then? I don't understand. It's your show. Cut me off.
Okay, all I know is I do have a hard out tonight, and I feel bad for my guests because of that, but...
That just means you can leave while we continue to talk. That's how that goes.
That goes. That's what I have to do. That's what I have to do. We're not going to cut the guest short. Hey, we got a fun guest coming up in a little bit. No.
And by the way, I don't ever get bothered by that. If Butters has an issue, He can always cut me off if he
I
wants
bust
to tell
his balls.
me. He's 100% allowed to do that. It's his show. He created it.
Jayhawk and his closet full of Tommy Bahama tees that he fucking
this is a new thing.
Cycling through.
Now.
No, that's not new. That he's been ever since I've known him. This is a guy for like 14 years. He's had a closet full of them for that, and it's probably gotten even bigger since I've known him. So
I haven't seen him wear them on the air as often.
You know why I fucking wear them? Because it's gonna be 95 fucking degrees this week. I need something cool.
It's a good point. Okay.
But it's not right now. You're inside an air conditioning. I shaved my face in preparation for the hotness tomorrow and all the way through. And then it has the kindness to not be hot on Friday when I'm off of work paid. It's like, oh, thank you so much for not being a fucking weather advisory on the day that I'm off.
If you heard that come out of Butters, by the way, if you ever want to know what Butters looks like with his face shave, think Kurt Angle when he first lost his hair. That definitely along the lines of what it looks like.
Ironically, I think I look like a beluga whale when I shave, but this time it's not too bad. So because I have lost weight, so it's whatever.
Yeah, it's not bad.
So no, we hung out with Summers. We went up to Detroit, Michigan. We went to, I believe it was like 8 or 9 different stores, like different toy store, antique store type things. It was overall a good time. I was doing really well. Like we went to this one music store. It was basically like a Rockabilia magazine, like threw up into a store. And then they also had like a shit ton of like insane, like this place had so much physical musical media stuff. Like it was insane. Like you could get like any album, like a digital, like a physical copy of an album. Like I haven't seen CDs like this in so long. It's insane. And a lot of like, obviously you're in Detroit, like a lot of like Eminem and ICP stuff were like available there. And then just like a whole section of posters. I ended up buying like 2 posters because it's like they had posters that like I'd never seen before, stuff that I'd seen like a dozen times in the 90s and never saw again, but they still have them there for like $10. It was crazy.
Posters that like you can give to those people on Facebook who like clean up the posters for you and like
not that
make
kind.
them look
like,
nice.
These are still like 90s posters that are like, you know, there's like $10. You can just unroll them and put them in a frame and put them up. Like, yeah. They're not like insane, like, you know, the stuff that you see on there is like stuff that was like 70s and 60s and stuff like that when they use like actual dyes and shit. And
I love those.
Stuff.
I get obsessed with those watching those videos.
Are great.
Yeah.
I wish it didn't take like an insane amount of college to do those because I would fucking do it because it's a very creative form. Like the back of my fucking hand watching them now. Like,
yeah. It's a very creative, like delicate way of working. The way they talk about loosening the fibers and I'm like, you're just spraying water on that shit. How come you're not breaking
with the detergent and stuff though? And it's like you put it down and like wipe it away, dude. It's crazy how they do that. It's insane.
Yes.
And then I did get to go to the RoboCop statue, which was super.
Where
cool.
is that?
It's in downtown Detroit.
No, but I mean, is it near like a stadium or is it just on the street?
Like, it's at this like art in this like place that has like art installations and stuff in it. It's like a little art thing. Because when we went there was like some type of art show happening. So like there was like all these like people with like really nice cars pulling up and parking in the area. And like then there's just like us walking over to get a photo with a RoboCop statue.
Oh, you're here to see the Monets? No, I'm actually here to see RoboCop. Give me 3 seconds. I'll be back.
Yeah. So like people were like fucking watching all of us like come look at RoboCop and get a picture with our RoboCop statue from a fucking movie. So that was cool. And then we went to Mom's Spaghetti, which it's nothing special. It's literally just spaghetti and meatballs, which was fine. It was cool. It's not super pricey, so it didn't. So that's why it's like, it's nothing. It's just. It is what it is.
I do want somebody in that area to explain what Marshall's Way is, since you apparently did not order it that way.
It's extra sauce. I posted it on there after like 7 people asked.
Okay.
It's just extra sauce. Yeah.
Is the sauce good?
It's all right. I said it's just spaghetti and meatballs, man. Like there's really nothing special to it. That's why like the prices aren't anything special. It's like what you could get at like any local diner for like $10 is like spaghetti and meatballs. The garlic bread's pretty good. I mean, it's just bread with like a garlic butter like on it, and then it like when it seeps in and stuff, it's just really good. I got like extra pieces of that. It was really good.
So that's like a staple of Detroit.
I don't know if it's a staple. It's
I thought maybe you were visiting because you saw it on some. You've heard of it a million times or saw it somewhere.
I mean, it's Eminem. Like that's like his. It's his.
Oh, that makes sense.
His like thing, and then like you go into this like you order the food in the alley where that sign is, and then you go in this like area, and it has like it's like a place that you can sit down and eat, and it like is a place to sit down and eat from multiple places. It's like a social area. And then you go upstairs there, and there's a thing called the trailer, and it's like basically like a place where you can like buy merch for Mom's Spaghetti and stuff. I got my cousin something for his birthday because he's a big Eminem fan. So, but they had like albums and like ashtrays and shirts and like all kinds of different stuff. And then they had like kind of like a mini museum with like stuff from like certain videos and shit that he did and stuff like that. It was pretty cool.
That is cool.
Yeah, it was like a 12-hour day. Gas is crazy up there. It's almost $5 a gallon still up there.
Oh shit. Wow.
So that's pretty insane. So
we're under 4 finally, like 3.95 down the street from me.
Yeah, ours dropped to almost back under 3, and then it went back up to almost 4 again. So,
well, anyway, I had to leave the house all weekend anyway, so it doesn't matter.
You were really double dragon sick. all weekend.
Right. Really sick. At least my clothes fit really well right now. But I am out of baby wipes in one bathroom, and that's maybe too much for the show. But these are the realities of being sick, and I missed everything from Harper's going away. And so now I started a new job. Now tomorrow I have to go to the office. So it's going to be 100 some odd degrees, and I am just recovering. That's going to suck.
Sorry, Josh. I'll send you some Cool Mint dude wipes when I send you your hat and stuff. So.
There you go. We should be. There's a sponsorship. Let's go.
On the nice minty kiss touches your butthole. You can think of me.
Yeah. By the way, dude wipes. If you want to get into the DM, I got me a guy one on Twitter. We'll be happy to work out a sponsorship deal with you.
You remember when AIW did the manscaping promos for a few episodes?
Yeah.
That was something. We should be able to get like a dude wipes thingy, but I'm not going to describe it all on the air. So if dude wipes listens,
we do have commercials on this show that are not ones that we do. And if you would like to not listen to those commercials, you can subscribe to our Patreon, patreon.com/IWGuide. For $5 or $10, which includes merch, and then you can listen to it ad free. So
the first time I heard those Butters, I was like, "Butters, that savvy motherfucker put ads right on our show."
I promise you that I have not received any type of money for those. I looked into it, and like we do generate like 0.0 something cents for every listen. And you can cash out once you hit $20, and I don't think we've ever hit $20 at any point in time. So,
when I was doing the Blog Talk Radio thing back in the day, it took months to hit that $20 threshold with their.
Well, I just thought you made deals. I was like, man, this guy's a man. He's making deals.
That's all Podbean, man. Like you go in and like tell it specifically like what kind of ads you would like to have it not have. So like. If you hear like political MAGA shit, that ain't from us. Like I said no to all that shit.
Whoa. So wait a minute. So who's paying? So the ad place is paying Podbean, and Podbean's getting the money, and then they're slowly doling it out in like shit proportions. That's how it works.
Pretty much, yeah.
What a god damn it.
Same thing Blog Talk Radio did for all those years, dude.
Josh, if we get more listens, if our fucking main event network that helps out like they're supposed to, we could potentially get those earnings and then do something with them. But they can't be fucking bothered to take 2 seconds to do anything. Like a handful of them can. And then the other handful is just like, well, I have no idea what this is. They think they're doing a podcast every day on YouTube, and that's not what that is. That's just you have an internet TV show.
Yeah. All right. Well, we stay on them in the Discord.
It's like fucking Wayne's World, but with less viewers.
An internet TV show that I'm drawing the fucking ratings for, by the way.
Somehow, it has to be. They have to be tuning in to see like if you're gonna reveal that you have somebody chained up in a fucking hole in like off to the left of you or something. Like there's got to be a reason why they're doing it. It's not because you're smart or anything.
Listen, Jayhawk, I find him in that medium, in the medium that we use, and I think Jayhawk really flourishes. I really do. Jayhawk is
It's one of two things. Either we work with a bunch of really dumb people, so he looks really smart, which I doubt.
Right.
Or like I said, they're waiting to see him reveal that he has somebody chained up in a hole in his basement.
There could be only two reasons.
Only two
right?
things
That's
it could be.
Okay.
Oh, I did try to convince Justin Summers that when he does his live interviews for his new series, that he should have to wear his Milady hat the entire time. And I told him that though it's not a video podcast, I would be able to tell in the audio if he wasn't wearing his Milady hat. So,
oh my.
I did do that for him. I told him, I was like, it'll really add to it because people will be continuously chuckling as they talk to him. And that's how you can kind of tell that if he was wearing it or not. So
I hope he wears it. I hope he does what you tell him.
He told me he's already done 2 interviews and he didn't wear it. So now he doesn't think he has to. And I told him that I still think he does. So,
but I mean, Jayhawk, 210 views on YouTube. And if you look at some of these other bad network shows that people put out there, like if you see what like Fightful puts out, they're doing like 30 views a week, and like you did 200 plus for that one mixer in a short amount of time, where people really were glued to it. You had overseas too, I bet, because of Sam. But geez.
Yeah, go Sean Rock Cap if you want to make a little bit of money and float some of that my way. I'm open for negotiation.
I thought you were going to tell Sean Ross Sapp to suck your old man balls while you fucking put your sleep apnea mask on and fucking.
I'm too busy trying to figure out why people are telling Jimmy Cordero that he doesn't know the rule correctly.
I know. Well,
Dude, referee the main event of a fucking WrestleMania, and people are like, "Well, Oba Femi was tapping out there." No, you can the back of a can. That doesn't fucking matter. Hi, referee here. Tap out with the palm of your fucking hand.
They don't want to hear it. They don't want to hear that stuff. They think they know everything. But anyway, we're starting to get up to the time our guest is going to come on. We really need to get to what's on so Jayhawk doesn't go running for the hills.
Again, if we run long and then you guys finish without me, not a big deal.
All right.
He's about to enter the room, so we got to do it super quick. So let's do shout outs real quick. Shout out to Paul. Shout out to Zach. Shout out to Bagelmonger. Shout out to Patty.
Hey, Patty.
Hi, Patty. I'm feeling better, though, Patty. In case you asked me this week, I'm feeling much better. So
you should take some of that pink stuff to coat your stomach and your butthole.
What's on this weekend?
IWTV side, I always have it up, Jayhawk, just to get rolling. It's No Holds Barred 98, and that is on Friday, July. Oh, wait a minute. I'm looking at the wrong. Oh, there's not a whole lot going on. Wow.
Good job, Josh. Good job.
Sorry. Texas Contender Series, New Texas Pro Wrestling. The Contender Series, we got Chris Marcel versus Prince Lai, Dustin Wynn versus Jay Pierce, TCS Championship, Isaac Morales versus Ollie Summers. That is on Thursday, July 2nd. There is nothing playing this weekend on IWTV for the 4th of July weekend. Starting Friday, 0 is coming on until next Saturday the 10th. Or Friday the 10th. So that's it on the Indie Wrestling Guide. Independent Wrestling Television.
As we record this on Monday, Produce is happening, the first ever
right
Produce.
Now. Yeah.
Dom Greeny's on it, so.
Yep. That's some card. I didn't want to pay for those seats.
Yeah, well, you just didn't want to pay to get your shit kicked in by them.
I'm too sick right now. I'm weak. I have to wait until I get my energy back.
Jayhawk, what do you got, brother?
All right. GTW got their 4th of July weekend stuff. Saturday, 6 p.m. It is Bash at the Ballpark 2026. Nick Gage against Joey Janela. Jonathan Gresham and Hot Dog Trick Williams against Cowboy Way. And for those of you who like the Backyard Wrestling Show, that'll be Sunday at 3 p.m.
Yeah, I can't wait to jump off a roof into a pool.
Interviewing.
This week's interview, the motherfucking problem, Isaiah Broner. How's it going, man? How are you?
Same shit, different day, man. Just a long day, just getting out the gym now. I'm about to take my ass home.
Well, that was probably my first question, by the way. But go ahead, Butters. I see you chomping at the bit.
It's his. I watch his TikToks all the time, man. He's always in the gym, fucking doing all kinds of crazy shit that like I should probably be doing to lose more weight and fucking get more jacked so I can beat people up.
Yeah, you look like your entire physique has changed in the last year, right? Like it looks like you've been really working hard on that.
Yeah, I'm not hurt. So like the last few years I've been wrestling like fucked up. I tore my damn, which one was it? The left Achilles before I wrestled Cardona. And then I wrestled most of the last year and a half with a torn pec. So like I'm finally healthy. So just been trying to focus on getting my body where it needs to go. Try to give these companies no excuses not to sign me.
Dude, that was the last time you were here, Jayhawk. Remember last time you were here, you told us about you were about to wrestle, I think, Cardona. You told us that you tore your Achilles, which I still can't believe you wrestled on a torn Achilles. That's insanity.
Yeah, I tore both of them and came back like in 2 months. So in hindsight, I probably shouldn't have, but it is what it is.
The fact that you've been kicking as much action you have, that hurting you've been, and now you're healthy. I wouldn't want to get in the ring with you now.
Yeah.
Hell no.
You know who we want to get in the ring with you, Isaiah? We really want Jay Bougie to get in the ring with you.
Yeah.
So I really need to hear what you want to do to I was asked by some people to find out your views and opinions on Jay Bougie.
CCE, that's the first thing I thought of. Like, it's like he must got what Antonio Brown got because that came out of nowhere. So I was like, that's cute. So I thought maybe it was just like he was having a moment, but it's like every day. I'm like, bro, like get a life. But so we about to find out, man. So it's our last show. If they make that match, this is probably our last time seeing him in a professional wrestling ring. So my entrance will probably be longer, and he lasts in the match. So.
I want to see it really bad. Like I've been seeing the back and forth on Twitter, and I'm just like, has this dude never seen like a full match of yours? Like he's gonna eat that clothesline, and he's gonna wish he was in another fucking county. Like it's gonna hurt so bad. It's gonna be gross.
It's hard to be taking somebody serious and wrestling velvet pants. You out here in velvet pants, you got the Bow Wow do rag on. Like I don't know, man. But bring y'all cameras. Start to GoFundMe, man, because
it's so good.
It ain't gonna be pretty.
I wonder how many shirts they're gonna sell with the RIP on it with him.
We about to make some money.
They'll be
the airbrushed Jay Bougie RIP shirts, brother.
We gonna go all out. Obituaries.
We're gonna put a cross outside of the Mecca, right on the front, by the handicap sign, parking sign.
Can stop by and drop flowers off. Yep.
One of the spread it fans that the old ladies have. We gonna get it off.
Dude, so you've had a pretty nice run right now with the Intense title. I don't even know how to even ask questions on that one because it's been exactly what I wanted out of it. Maybe the only thing I want to know is how do you like working with J Pro right now?
It's been great. Like I didn't know how it was gonna go. I wanted to be heel. I just didn't know. I didn't know if they would accept it. If or how it would go about. And then they proposed everything to me, and it just went along with it. So I'm enjoying it, man. Like I said, I'm finally healthy, and I get to pick his brain, for stuff, get his insight on certain stuff, whatever. So it's been a hell of a run, man. I really appreciate it. It's added something different to the product, so I'm all for it.
Yeah, he's a legendary heel in indie wrestling too. So like, I just remember how insane and how heated it got in Youngstown when you were first that heel. Like I think like there was something that happened in the crowd and like you guys were like going after a fan, and man, I don't know if that was legit or not, but I was like kind of freaking out. I'm like, holy fuck, what is happening right now? And it's been really great. You've had just stellar matches every time on the card. There's all like, and it's not even like you have to worry about like J Pro interfering or like being like, oh, here we go with this again. They're like these genuine matchups where it's like, is this person going to dethrone him? And then the match is just insanely good. Like you and Mikey was so good. You and Alonzo Cruz was so good. even if like there's like no shot at that happening, it's still like you get those moments where it's like, oh man, that was real close. Like that was the closest it's been like to somebody coming close to taking it off you. And now we're just a week away from absolution, July 10th. You and Kaplan and Nick fucking Gage, like obviously no fucking rules in the triple threat, so you're gonna need everything you can get in this. Are you prepared to go extreme and do some hardcore? I mean, you usually keep it pretty clean, so like I'm interested.
Yeah, I've done the death match before. I've done hardcore matches before.
That's true. Yeah, that's right.
Always something.
Yeah.
It's something that's been in my back pocket. I just feel like I never had to rely on it, and I'm glad I don't because people won't see it coming. Like I don't know what's gonna happen next week, but it's gonna be a completely different match than everything else. Like you touched on, like the young sound. Yeah, after that, Thorne asked me not to go in the crowd no more.
Yeah, I can understand why for sure. That was I was more worried for them than I was for you because I'm just like he's gonna fucking kill somebody. This is bad.
I'm gonna be fine. Yeah. It's just my way of thinking. If I can make at least one person get the reaction I got out of you or out of everybody else, I've done my job. Because everybody wants to be a cool heel. And everybody like I don't give a fuck about that. I want you to be afraid of me. So that's my whole mindset towards this. I don't even think that guy did anything to me. He was wrong place, wrong time.
Yeah, he front in his mouth, and that was just enough. Like between you and J Pro, like it was like, oh shit! All right, here we go.
Yeah, I remember getting on the opposite side of that, going, did he just call Broner the N word? And Broner's pissed.
Like there's people trying to.
I would have hit him if for sure. He would have. He would got fucked up if that would happen. But he ain't do nothing. He ain't do nothing. I just had to find somebody to fuck with.
Hell yeah. That's I think you see it quite often with like people when they don't buy in on what their gimmick and stuff is supposed to be. They don't fully grasp what they're being asked to do, or I feel like there's missed opportunity with certain things, and it's like if you trust them enough to just go for it, you'll see those results. And I feel like you went all in with it with you guys, you and J Pro, and you can see the results. Like it's your matches are must see on the shows, and they're some of the best parts of the shows and stuff like that. So it's like it definitely helps to it seems like it definitely helps to just go all in on it.
Oh yeah, it's definitely. I feel like I'm like finding my stride with that. Even as crazy as that sounds, like a lot of people tell me I'm too humble, like I'm too nice, like I'm like. So it's me finding my footing and what works for me, and I've been able to do that over like the last year and a half, like really diving into, and I'm just being myself and just turning myself up a little bit more. I am humble, but in this business, being that humble is just gonna get you passed by. So just, hey man, just being myself out there.
Yeah, I see you go after opportunities a lot more too. Somebody's like, oh, who's gonna do this? And you're like, you cut a promo and drop that promo like a few minutes after something like, hey, I'm right here. Like, let's go, let's do this. And it's like, closed mouths don't get fed. So I get it. Like fucking go out there and take every shot, because the one you don't take is the one that's gonna, could be something. So fucking do it. I love it.
Yeah, the worst thing somebody can tell you is no. And like, who the fuck knows what's gonna happen? Like I don't remember what happened with the MJF stuff. I was the MJF fan of Mustafa Ali. Like I was driving and I stopped and I pulled over and I did the promo right there and put it out because I didn't think nobody else would do it. And I thought if somebody else did it, I want to be the first one to do it to show it. So I drove, got somewhere, did the promo, put it out. I got nice feedback from it, and even if the match didn't happen yet with Mustafa, it hasn't happened yet with MJF. But who knows what the future gonna bring?
Right, somebody's gonna see it and be like, "Ooh, I need to make that happen," and then eventually it'll happen. So
Oh yeah.
I think it's, you being in ETU now is great. You've been doing some good stuff there. We just watched the last show, Dead Set, where you teamed with Troy Parker. That tag match was really great to watch. We really enjoyed that.
Thank you for letting Shimbashi live. Like, I wasn't sure that was going to happen for a while.
We like that young guy. We like him to be around a little bit longer.
It's all right, yeah, but it still would have been great if he was just a splatter and we just have to squeegee him as we go by.
It's still a chance. It's still a chance. We see if we're in a tournament.
That might happen in the tournament. Yeah. Let me ask you something. Now that you're 100% healthy, is there anything that you've done now physically that you're like, oh my God, I can do this, like in the ring now? Is there anything that you were holding back on because you had a torn pec that you couldn't do with those Achilles?
Nope. I did like I did everything. I was still doing stuff that I shouldn't while I was hurt.
Mm-hmm.
Like I tore my pec. I think the Wednesday before I tagged with Wes against Duke and Eric, and I tore the pec that Wednesday, wrestled that Saturday, and I like military pressed Eric that Saturday. So I don't know. Like if I feel like if I can lift my arm, I'll be good or whatever. The scariest thing I've done was after I tore my Achilles, I did a leapfrog, and for some reason, just like that shit scared the hell out of me. But I did it. I was like, okay, I'm cool now. So now I'm good. Like I don't have any like mental blocks or anything about it. So I'm just gonna go for it.
Did it scare you because you were like, I'm jumping without an Achilles, or was it painful?
Just the thought of jumping. I was 275, 280, and just the thought of like jumping up and just landing was like, all right, well, if I come down and they repop or something like that, because it wasn't even 6 months doing that. So that was like so I guess I knew in the back of my mind that I rushed recovery. So it was always a thought, like, if I do this, maybe this will happen. And the leapfrog shit just like really got in my head. But I did it, so I was fine after that. So I'm good now.
Yeah, that's the terrifying part. But so what are your thoughts on when you come to ETU for that tournament? Are you I mean, I don't think I looked at the layout yet. There's nothing been announced as far as who you're facing, but you're in the tournament for the title.
Yeah, it's like 2 4-ways, and then whoever wins the 4-ways goes into the singles final. So
right.
I'm gonna win. Like that's like my I'm like I said, I feel like I'm in my stride. Like I'm not coming to ECU. I don't go anywhere now to be like, oh, I'm just happy to be here. Now you put me in a tournament, like I'm pretty sure I'm gonna win.
What are your thoughts, by the way, of working with ETU? You having fun there?
Oh yeah, I've been wanting to be there for a while. I was just waiting for them to find something to bring me in with.
Mm-hmm.
So everything works out. It's all God's time, So I'm happy to be there. Just looking forward to keep progressing with them. It's a growing company. It's one of the best companies out there right now in the Indies. So I'm happy to be there, but I still want to be at the top of the card too.
Yeah. Sorry, Butters. Were you doing?
No. I'm letting you.
No, I love the fact that you're here on the East Coast. So I think you needed to get that exposure. I think the more you get an opportunity for different fan bases, I think it's best. Because I remember going when I first found out you were on one of the cards, and I remember walking in there. I'm like, just fucking wait, just wait till he comes out, and like you just see like people who don't know you at first, and then you come out and they're just like, what the fuck? Like, the presence is just, it's kind of undeniable, which is great. And I'm glad that you have been able to kind of cultivate that because we need it here. I think we have a lack of like, stronger villainous heels here. Like we don't have enough of that. We have a lot of guys who are kind of small who want to pretend to be heels. And then we don't have enough, big guys who are, I'm just going to come in here and throw my weight around, and we need more of that. And speaking of that, you wrestled with Troy Parker. What do you think of him? Was that the first time you ever worked with him?
Oh yeah, that was my first time like seeing him work. Like, hey, I was impressed. Like, dude, like he can go.
Mm-hmm.
Like, so, talking to him, I know he out of like West Virginia or something. I was like, hey man, get on the road, man. Like I would love to work him. I'd love to work more with him, work against him. But yeah, I was super impressed. He was like intense, big dude. He could move around. So you know, hey, hopefully they keep bringing them in there and some other places, but Duke can go.
Yeah, we saw you and him and Enjoy in the Odyssey. That's another place where like I never thought about you being in Enjoy, but now that you're there, it's like this works. It's very interesting. Like they can do some interesting stuff with you there, and I hope like that they decide to like keep doing stuff with you because there's a lot of like chances there for like you and MV could be just like something really special. I feel like you guys both just hit hard, and you know, I've gotten to talk with both of you, and I think like there's some magic to be made there with you two.
Oh yeah, like my first show there, me and MV worked, and wasn't Taco Fest. I can't remember the name, but like it's like we got chemistry. So that was, man, a few years ago.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, hopefully we work something out. They keep bringing me back. I love being there. Like it's super professional. The production is dope. So yeah, just any way that they have us have me come back. You know, I'm open to anything.
Dude, that's another place you fit again. There's a lack of big, strong, you know, dangerous heels in Enjoy also. I mean, there's a, you know, Darius is a good bad guy. He's a good villain, but you know, there's nobody in that space right now that has that look like you have that can go in there and just start throwing dudes around, except for main event
imposing. TME. It's just like you see, like you come through the curtain, it's like, oh fuck.
Yeah.
Like even if people don't know you, it's like, oh man, this is
That's why like I tell like some of the like students at ALW and just people getting in to try to be different. Like everybody kind of looks the same on the indies, or everybody wrestles the same. And the thing that's helped me is I can do everything that a cruiserweight can do, but why? What's the point of me doing it? If I go out there and do a 450 splash, that takes away when Mikey does it or when Eric Taylor does it. So me chopping somebody or putting somebody in a bear hug, you're not gonna see that for the rest of the card. So just leaning into, well, what can I do that keep making me look different out here or makes me unique? So it's just all those things over there. The sooner more people lean into that, understand that they don't have to fit in with, because everybody else is doing it, the indies will be so much better, man.
Isaiah, if you hit a fucking 450 splash on somebody, I'm gonna have a heart attack and fucking die in the crowd. Okay,
no, I can't remember.
I'm gonna be
what was the
so
move?
fucking excited, I will fucking die in the crowd.
Butters,
because
what was the move we wanted him to do? Remember, we were
Rana. You wanted him to
Rana. That's right.
The thing is, I did a Rana against Chuck Stone.
I have to go back and look.
Yeah, was it episode? I can't remember. It was like a couple years ago. Yeah, I did a Rana before. Like I can do it.
Yeah,
but again, like the first couple years, I was like, yeah. Then I'll do a 450 or I'll do this. And it's like, why? I'm like, you know, I just thought it fit in. Like, dog, you almost 300 pounds. Like, why would you? And it was like, it really registered. Like, oh, yeah, why would I do that?
Yeah, I mean, I get where you're coming from, but I still think at the same time, you pull something like that out in like a big show match, like people are going to be like it's like when Brock went to do the shooting star, man. People are like, they still remember that shit. They're like, that dude was so fucking big, he could land that from across the fucking ring.
Yeah, the problem is he didn't land it, and that's why people remember it.
Because he slept. He fucking was all.
Wait, Isaiah, you remember that dude? Harlan, he wrestled the guy who was called the Pope at ETU last time. What was his last name?
Abbott.
Harlan Abbott. Remember him? Were you gone? Did you leave before that match? Because that dude did a 450 and he landed so hard, but the crowd went insane. He was a big dude. I don't know if you had a chance to see that dude ever.
I'll pull it back up. But I was saying be it next week. But you know. Might be one time I might do something or whatever. Just because nobody gonna expect me doing shit. So.
We'll just keep it in our back pocket for APSO. We'll see what happens. With you and
you never
Kaplan.
know what you got to bust out.
Take that, sure.
Speaking of like hardcore stuff, like I remember you doing the clothesline to somebody holding light tubes.
Yeah,
and I was like, okay, I wouldn't want to take the fucking clothesline to begin with, but a clothesline with light tubes. Absolutely not. That person's insane.
I mean,
Yeah,
you know,
it was that was all right. So I I didn't think it was a death match. Like I've done the chains before,
yeah,
so I thought it was just like a regular chains match until like we got there. Well, actually, me and Tommy rode together, Tommy Vendetta. So he was just asking me about the match, like what would you be comfortable doing or whatever. So just on the way, I was like, well, fuck it, we'll just do a death match. Yeah. So when I got home, it wasn't. I had to explain this shit, but like it wasn't as bad as I thought initially. I would never do it again in wrestling gear. Um,
right.
yeah, it had to be special circumstances for me to do another death match though. But I trust Tommy. That's probably the only reason why I did it. So it wasn't as bad as I thought. I got like a lot of offers to do death matches after that, but that's not my thing. I don't
Right.
do that every weekend.
That's
That's too much.
I've seen like Dom did a couple like when they were the GCW tag champs and stuff, and then his back just didn't heal for like fucking months, and like glass was just seeping out of him and stuff like that. I'm like, I don't know how some of these guys do that week in and week out and then go like be a family guy and like they're doing something at their kid's school and they're itching their skin and then a fucking piece of glass comes out of them. I'm like, Jesus.
Dude, I don't even like crumbs in the bed. I can't even imagine sleeping in my bed with a fucking piece of glass poking at me the whole time and I can't find where it is.
Yeah.
You're just like, where can somebody reach back there and pull it out? That's crazy.
It was the shower after, the match. Like nobody told me like it was going. Like I got in the shower. Like even before that, I didn't even know I was bleeding like that. Like I hugged Tommy after the match, and I saw the blood. I'm like, okay, Tommy got some good color today, so it was a good night. So I go in the bathroom. I was like, oh shit, that was me. Like my whole back of my head. So I was like, all right, we make it to the hotel. I get in the shower. Nobody told me it was gonna feel that way. So I was just. Yeah.
You know, you're the first person to ever say that to us when we talk to guys. We ask them about the death matches. The guys who like them are like, yeah, whatever. The guys who don't like them are like, no, I'll never do them. You're the first one to say, you know what happens after the death matches?
Yeah.
It's
How much it sucks after?
Yeah.
Well, Josh, you talk about that one AIW student who took a light tube and
in the chains during COVID.
Yeah.
Oh God, I forgot his name. How do we forget?
Because we're old,
What's his
man.
name?
Yeah.
He was on. He was
Twan Tucker. Yeah, Twan Tucker.
Twan Tucker. He goes in between the chains. He gets hit once.
Yeah, and that was it
his
was
whole
it for him. Like
expression changed on the show, and you just saw he's like, "Oh no, like I am not doing this." And they had to like, I think he was wrestling Dom, and he had to get through it. And Dom was like, "Yeah, I saw his expression change, like he didn't know what he was going to, like and I remember watching that, and I'm like." Oh, you poor bastard. Like you didn't expect that at all. Like his face dropped. He was just like, nope, never again.
You know what? I don't blame him. Like, I don't like fucking reffing those things. I had to do a fucking deathmatch tournament one time, and I fucking had to Iron Man that shit. No.
Did you wear gloves?
Oh, I wore anything I could fucking wear, dude. I wasn't taking any more of that shit I had.
Do you change the pants? Do you wear like a carpenter's pants ones that don't tear as opposed to like the ref pants?
Yeah, and again, anything.
I'm just saying.
I mean, they still have to be all black, like you still have to look professional and shit. Mm-hmm. But yeah, whatever I could fucking do to not have to fucking shower with glass coming out of my head. I'm trying to get it took me 3 days to get all the thumbtack out of my fucking clothing.
Yeah, and the fact that, Isaiah, you said you didn't want it, you'll never do that in trunks again. I would have never thought, why bother with trunks? Like, if you know you're going into that, you might as well wear whatever, like jeans and
See,
I don't know.
That's how naive I was to the situation. I'm like, it can't be that bad.
Yeah.
It was. Like,
honestly, though, I think, like, unfortunately, you went into that, like you said, thinking that people that know what was going to happen were probably like, this dude's fucking insane. Did nobody tell him to do that? And aesthetically, I was like, oh, this dude's such a badass. He's going to fucking take this and like just deal. And yeah, I mean, you did, but like, and that's why probably people were just like, oh, this dude wrestles in trunks and he's doing deathmatch shit. Let's get him. It's like,
yeah.
That's your
I learned that
one. You can I can do it, but
yeah, I got like, man, somebody like, yeah, come down to Mexico. We got a death match tour. We and they would hit me with the, hey, we know that's not your thing, but I'm like, yeah, it's not gonna happen, bro. It's not happening. It's not gonna fucking happen.
And you want me to go down there with Mexican healthcare, and you want me to go down there and take a bunch of light tubes.
So,
and I'm black. And I'm black. No.
Right.
No.
No pressure, but everybody that I've talked to, when we talk about Absolution, your match is the main event of Absolution. Like I know they're saying the title, the Absolute title match, the 5-way is their main event, but everybody else I know thinks that Isaiah Broner, Nick Gage, and Kaplan and a triple threat for the Intense title, that is the main event of Absolution to everybody that I know personally. That's the match we're looking forward to the most. There was like one show that had that little bit of build after the match. That's all it took to be like, this is going to be fucking insane. I need to be there, buy my ticket. They're going to sell me a whole seat. I'm only going to need the edge for this motherfucker because this is going to be sick.
Yeah.
I'm very excited for that match.
Have you ever worked with Gage before? You have, right?
Nope.
No, why do I keep thinking I saw you? Oh, so that's gonna be something then, being in the ring with him.
Yep. I'm looking forward to it. Like just how you explained it, it's not no pressure to me. Like it's like it motivates me. That's what I want people to, like when I'm on a card, I want people to feel like I'm the main event. Whether I'm first or I am the main event or first to last, I feel like I am the main event. Any card I'm on. So that's the mentality I have. That's what I expect out of myself. In any match you see with me, like every match you see since I've had the Intense title, that's been my whole focus. I don't care who you put me in there with. I'm gonna tell them, hey, this is the main event. We about to kill this shit. We gonna steal the show. It ain't gonna be no different next week. I don't know what we're gonna do or what's gonna happen, but I'm down for whatever. And we gonna live up to your expectations.
Hell yeah.
That one's just going to be like, hit me in the head really fucking hard. That's pretty much he's not going to remember anything else anyway.
See, I don't like that. There should be the Kaplan rule, like when Kaplan wrestles, sometimes there's no headshots. And then you just see how much other damage you can do because...
I don't think you got to worry about headshots. I think you got to worry about people holding things and Broner hitting them with clotheslines while they're holding doors and chairs and whatever else. And him that's the thud of him hitting them and the weapon hitting the person through him. Like it's gonna be gross.
I'm very much looking forward to that. I think I'm hopeful it is as extreme. It doesn't have to be, and I like the distinction, extreme and deathmatch. Extreme, you have tables, you have some cool spots, maybe with Intense. Chairs and doors, but you don't have to have the glass. You don't have to have it. And I think that's the better way. I mean, how many times in ECW days did they ever use glass? Hardly ever. You never saw glass. You never saw tubes. You saw thumbtacks, but thumbtacks I wouldn't really put into a hardcore and say absolutely hardcore. A death match. I think thumbtacks are more hardcore. I think there's just a way to do it where it still looks great and it's still without you guys having to take that shower after the match.
I think we need to get an arm sleeve for you and find a way to get one to put thumbtacks in it so that it's like on the outside. So you put it on and you can clothesline them with the thumbtacks. I'm thinking of this. I might have to try to figure out how to get this made in time for the show and bring it to you. Because I kind of want to see that get brought out and people go, fuck.
A clothesline sleeve with thumbtacks.
Yeah, clothesline sleeve. Broner with the clothesline sleeve with thumbtacks. Fucking just laying in the that'd be gross.
Kevin will take it.
Oh, yeah.
XL. Arm size XL. There you go.
All right.
I had an idea with an old crew sock, but I don't think that's going to come out right. I'm not going to do that.
I'm all ears.
And I mean, I do think a lot of that's what I wanted to ask you about this match too. The match you had with Alonzo. What do you think of him as far as talent goes? I don't think we had enough guys. We haven't had enough seasoned AIW guys to give us their. We had Sam on, and he gave us a nice rundown. But what do you think of that kid? He's something.
He got a lot of potential. He's still trying to find himself. That's what I think. Like once he figure out what direction he should head in, or he should head in, and he gets everything down pat, he gonna be dangerous. He listens. He's receptive to coaching. So you have you run into people that come into the business, and you be like, "Yo, let me pull you to the side. Hey, work on this. This is what I think." And they're so caught up in what did I do? What did I do good? They're not listening to the things they can improve on. He's the opposite. He's like, okay, well, what can I work on? What can I get better at? So he's very coachable. He listens. He's respectful. He just gotta find himself character wise, and he's gonna take off. Like he already heading in that direction. As long as he keep his head on straight, he's gonna be straight.
Yeah, this is an interesting class, by the way. I would say probably at least three standouts so far, at least. And he is probably the top of the standouts.
I got to work with him personally, and I think he's very, very impressive. And like you said, Isaiah, like he's very receptive to things. He's very, you could see that he like just listens and picks up on things and like who he hangs around with and stuff like that. Like he wants this once he, like you said, once he really finds himself, it's over for everybody. He's going to be the thing on the indies. And I'm very excited to see that happen for him. Cause he's scary good. And he's so young already. It's
and he's still
crazy.
Learning.
Yeah.
And he's still learning. So that's going to be the thing. It's like him, MJ is another one. Like he's like super athletic, like freakishly athletic. And like he like once he puts everything together, because they had I think it was a pre-show match a couple shows ago. Like they killed it. And once they both of them, it's the same thing. Like once they put it together, man, they're gonna be real special, man.
The AIW puts out their students are consistently ready but I will say when they do have standouts, they stand out. Like they are.
Oh, yeah.
The top of their class is as easily identifiable when you watch who's coming out of there that you were like, oh, that's one. Oh, I see the other right there. And then the rest are like, oh, these guys are ready, but they need this seasoning. But the top of the class, you're like, yep, that's the one you're going to keep an eye out for in the next, 3 months. They're going to be, where they need to be. So that's very, I think I think even from his promo pictures, just he's jacked and he always like, there's just a presence there, and I think that's definitely. I hope he gets something on Absolution. I don't know if he will, but maybe a pre-show.
Yeah, he'll probably work himself into something. So yeah, he's gonna keep killing it, man. It's just as long as he keep his head on straight, stay focused, and keep working to get better. That's the thing with it. And some people think they feel entitled or they'll get stuff early, and then they think they're entitled to it. And then they fall down a bad path, whatever. So I don't think he's gonna do that. I think he's gonna keep being hungry, coachable, and he's gonna keep killing it.
So you're super busy then this summer, and I've seen already between Absolution, the ETU tournament. What other big shows are you working this summer? Like because you're kind of all over the place. So I'm just not even for plugs, but what else do you have going on this summer? Because I thought I saw you like in tons of places this summer.
Yeah, I'm in the SCI tournament this year. I'm in that. I'll be at Produce for a few shows.
That's the one. Are you in Jersey City for that Produce show? Oh, I'm going to be there. Okay, cool.
ETU, Ashe in Charlotte, North Carolina. I'll be in New Texas soon. Just waiting on the date confirmation. West Coast Pro, waiting on the dates to be finalized. Working on something down in Florida. So man, anywhere I can get in. Like I'm not afraid to travel. If I gotta drive, I fly. I don't care. Anywhere that have me, that's where I'm gonna be at.
And on your drive from Ohio to New Jersey, or from when you're coming out, you can watch Nick's highlights from the entire playoff series and soak that all in and just enjoy the entire ride like I did.
Man, it was crazy because I thought it was going to go 7. I thought San Antonio was going to win. After the first game, I was like, San Antonio not going to win. then it was like, what was it, games 2 and 3? Like when they blew those leads, I'm like, bro, like the Knicks about to sweep y'all.
Well, game two, they blew it, and then game 3 they won in the
Oh,
Garden.
okay, yeah,
Game 4 was the
it was
29-point.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm like, man, that was, but it's crazy. Like, I'm happy for Mike Brown. I think he's what people think Doc Rivers is. Like, he a hell of a coach. So I'm happy for him because he always gets a short hand. I like Jalen Brunson. Some other players are, yeah, but
Listen, I don't know why everybody doubted Mike Brown. The guy, the only country he guided Nigeria over the U.S. The only time we ever lost, like nobody gives the man any credit.
He got the Sacramento Kings to the playoffs. So
I mean, I listen. I'm very hard on coaches in New York, on any coaches, because I think they're all terrible most of the time. And when he came on, I was like, oh no, I was like, come on. And then I just have no words. But I like to make sure that my friends who are all other teams' fans can just finally bask in I can bask in the glory in front of them and just say that's what it is.
Yeah,
so
I gotta get to you, man. It's gotta sit in it, man.
I will never have it again. It's fine. None of my teams ever win. That's why I was so surprised. I didn't even. Yeah. I was more surprised that I ever got a championship than being happy. I was the whole time. I was like, I can't believe this is real. That's all I had in my head. It wasn't ever. I could never fully enjoy it until it was finally over. But watching. There was a guy when the Knicks beat the Hawks by 50 or whatever. He's like, what if they do this every game? And I was like, that's silly, man. Come on. Like in my head, I'm like, no. And then they went off and rattled off 13. I'm like, is this guy for real? Did this really just, and they have Danhausen doing his thing. And I'm like, I get to combine wrestling with the Knicks and people have to listen to me. That's the best. That was the best moment of my life. My wife's like, really, really with Danhausen too? I'm like, yes, that's how it goes.
Yeah.
So, Josh, when you go to Produce to see Isaiah Broner, you can get your IW Guide trading card signed by him.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. By the way, Isaiah's the only one who, when I go to a show, I don't worry that he's going to try to hurt me. Because Dom tries to hurt me and Bishop tries to hurt me. Like, every time I'm at a show, they try to take a cheap shot. I know you're too in character, too into it to even bother, which makes me much happier because I don't need that in my life. Dom pushed me over a set of chairs at DPW.
I saw it. I was like, well, what did you do? Like, what happened?
Nothing. He just likes, Dom just thinks it's great. He just like, I don't know what it is. That's
exactly what he just did, Isaiah. He talks shit on sports, and then he wonders why people come at him and fucking give him a little something when they see him.
Everyone else can do it. I don't even say anything. I'm like, hey, don't, come on. And then, I say it and they're like, you're dead. Oh, great. Fantastic.
Yeah, I saw that clip. I was like, all right, well, what the hell happened here? But all right.
Yep, he shoved me right over those seats, and he made a face. He was like, oh, and then he just kept going. He didn't even apologize.
Oh shit, I didn't mean to do it that hard.
All I saw was my feet go up. That was it in the video. You just see. I was like, oh, come on, that's how I'm going out. Like that's what people remember.
Yeah,
that's the way it goes.
Ben Boone was shoved me harder than Dom hit you that night. Don't give me that bullshit.
You take bumps, Jayhawk. That's your thing. That's not my thing. I'm come on. Anyway,
Jayhawk, you got anything before we get out of here?
Yeah.
No, actually, I don't. I've just been enjoying the conversation. It's been fun.
Awesome.
Thanks for coming on, man. We love having you on.
Coming on at such short notice. I really appreciate it.
No problem, man. No problem. I appreciate y'all for everything y'all do for not just me, but everybody. Doing reviews, interviews, trading cards now.
You're the end credits of every main event wrestling show, right? Do you know that?
Yeah.
So that video you made, every time a show ends on the Main Event Wrestling Network, you're Isaiah Broner. This is Isaiah Broner. The Problem. You watch the Main Event Network. That's how the show ends every time. Yeah. So you're getting a lot of exposure. So we try, but we love having you on.
We for sure did it yesterday. I announced you yesterday on our AEW mixer. I was like, oh, by the way, we got the Problem this week, and they're like, so then they threw that up at the end. And when we were done, I was like, yeah, that's gonna get people to be like, I need to check this out.
Yeah, I appreciate it, man.
You have any short-term plugs you want to give before you go?
Man, what was absolute? Oh, next week, Absolution. I don't be knowing where I'll be at. I just when the flyers pop up now, it's just like, oh, I'm here. AIW Absolution July 10th. Produce the following week. SCI next week. I think I'm in Charlotte on the ETU on the 25th.
Yeah.
Charlotte sometime this month. I'll be posting flyers. I don't remember where I'll be at. Oh, Greek Sound next month, I think. So I don't know. Just pay attention to the social media. Just trying to stay booked and busy.
Bring that Key to the East title to the Midwest, man. I need to get some photos with you and that Key to the East title from ETU just to piss Strugs off a little bit.
That would piss him off so badly. It would be the greatest picture ever if you and then Butters and you just let Butters hold it. It would make him so mad.
We're gonna have that title on one arm and the RIP Jay Bougie shirt another one.
Right. That's right. That's what I want.
We do like the Fast and the Furious ending. You put the title in the car, a brick on the accelerator, and the Jake Bougie shirt on the driver's seat. You just let it go. Bye. Send
them to the Lord. Send them to the Lord. That's what we're gonna do.
Jayhawk plugs.
Follow me on Twitter, Twitch, TikTok, and Blue Sky at Ref Jayhawk. Instagram Jayhawk1539. I pretty much all I got. I'm taking a vacation for a couple weeks. So.
Nice.
Charlie_Butters on Twitter and IW Guide 1. Go like, subscribe, do all the whole 9 yards on Spotify, wherever you listen to us at. It helps with the algorithm since we are the only audio-only podcast on the Main Event Network. That helps us out greatly. That's all I got.
All right. This is JGold12 on Twitter and on Instagram. Rate, review, and subscribe wherever you listen to us. Check out our Twitter handle, IW Guide 1. YouTube.com and Patreon.com/IW Guide. Rate, review, and subscribe. We'll say it 8,000 times. Just do the damn rate, review, and subscribe. Don't be so lazy. Don't forget about the merch store over Brainbuster Tees, Gorilla Press Apparel. We are part of the Main Event Wrestling Network. We are on the Mark Wrestling Podcast, Tino's Time, Blog World Order, Ope Three-Way, and my show, the NXT Night Shift, every Tuesday night live at 10:10. At Odds with Wrestling, the card is going to change through Fantastic Podcasts and Marks with Mikes. Monsters in the Toy Box, Toy Hio, Rubber City Toys, Neo Pro Wrestling, OKCR Creation, Stash Pages, and Pally's Beef Jerky by our friend Kaplan. Isaiah, it's great having you. Butters.
Life short, watch more indie wrestling, and don't fuck with Isaiah Broner because he will clothesline you and you will die.
Yep.
Yes, sir.
Don't forget to review and subscribe wherever you listen to us. Find us online at Facebook and Instagram at the Indie Wrestling Guide and on X or Twitter at IW Guide 1.